day off. We're here with Powerman, doing Splatoon 3 side order, NG Plus. It's going to be a great time. Feel free to take it away.
Oh, hello there, Sly Golds. Yeah, welcome to game that probably people probably haven't seen. Like we're actually playing a Nintendo game. What's this? So I wanna showcase one thing first. So we're in a new game plus category. So we have all of these hacks that help us basically maxed out. I mean, some of them are not useful, but this is the biggest difference to any, because in any percent you don't have these. So in any percent you are very limited. So, and that's a risky category. Like if you die in any percent, you can lose like 50 minutes. So that's kind of bad. And then there was the weapon pole. Apparently we have to play with this weapon. Splatling, or also minigun, how I like to call it. Yeah. So anyways, the run starts when we go in here and enter the elevator. But yeah, of course, people know me as the, I guess, the variety man, because obviously I play this series, I play Spyro Reignited, Crash HD games, and Walk, and then of course some Sly stuff in the past, but not so actively recently. But anyways, the run's gonna start in... Oh, wait a second. I need to touch my recording just in case. Wait that it starts. Alright, so the run starts in 3, 2, 1, go! So, the goal of the run is to clear this elevator ride all the way up. And it seems like we have a shit option, so we're gonna reset. We don't want any of these. That's a good one. So this game is basically all RNG fest. Because every floor, main floor minus the boss floors, do have 3 options where we can go. And each floor awards us with a upgrade to our weapon, to our stats. And the thing I picked there was called Mobile Special. So this is a upgrade chip that means that when I move my special attack on the top right, so the meter goes up when I move. And that's pretty useful. Because we play with this Splatling weapon, we have a kind of a good range, and we need to charge the weapon and then it shoots. Like that. And that was the first level. Yay! First floor. Now what do we have next? Ooh, that's a good stage, but we don't wanna play towers because that's slow. And we can go here, move to the ink recovery, so when I move I get my ink back because my character Octoling does have a the ink tank on the back, and if that's empty, I can't shoot, so I need to charge by going ZL to my squid form. This is the second type of level we do like, where we have to kind of chase these fish enemies, but in this stage we kind of want to them get to a specific spot. Oh, that missed. Gotta wait for this thing to actually come back. Did it really miss again? Oh, come on. I'm already messing up. Epic. Okay, that should work. Oh, I got them all! Nice! Not that fast, but you know, that's how it is. Okay. Ooh, I do like more mobile special charge. Why not? It's a good upgrade, so we go there. So yeah, there is in total we have 30 floors. There's 27 levels and 3 bosses. And the boss-wise, the final boss is always the same, but the bosses before final boss can be changed. There I used my special attack with this weapon, is called Booyah Bomb. It's not the best special, it's kinda decent, but thankfully I can change my special attack on the next floor, or actually, maybe the next floor. Let's see. Yeah, that's 3 floors completed. Okay, we didn't get the thing, so now... this is okay. can special drop, so those kind of canister which actually fill half of the special thing, so that's fine. That's a fine thing to pick. So yeah, once again more of these fish enemies. There's there, so hopefully that bomb hits them. Okay, that was kind of fast. And now this next floor is guaranteed vending machine. And why is vending machine good? Well, because this basically skips doing a level, and plus we can get something good from this. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the drone itself isn't that useful, but some of the drone upgrades are fine. Ooh, burst bomb is nice for the fish levels. I guess I buy that as well. But even though I can buy stuff, I still wanna save my money on the top right, those mem packs, so I can do this floor reset if I get a bad floors. But yeah, there's a homing shots. That's also a good upgrade to get. So let's go there. And now we have the third level type which we like to play, which is get these balls to the goals. Yeah, because there's basically 3 level types we do wanna play. These ball levels, the portal levels, and the fish levels. And there are 2 level types we absolutely do not wanna play, and those are zones level, where the goal is to actually defend a zone area for like a minute. Obviously, that's slow, and we don't wanna be waiting. That's boring. Okay. And these options, I don't really like this, so let's reset the offerings. Ooh, wait a second, that's good, but I think the meat is fine as well. Yeah. The thing how I know what I wanna pick here, I actually have this kind of tier list made by community, so I can check like what's the best option here actually. So, and of course, more you play, you get more experience and get these decisions kind of quickly. But I like to kind of think with all of it. What do I pick here? So yeah, the zone levels we don't wanna play, and then also the one type we also don't wanna play is a tower level, where the goal is actually escort a tower on rail to a goal. That's also slow. Oh. Main damage. Yeah, more main damage. Why not? That's a good one. So that actually means when I actually attack, I do more damage with my weapon. So yeah, that's a good one to pick. It's another one of these ball levels.
Really quickly, I just want to say thank you, community, for the raid. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, I saw
Welcome
that.
over.
Thanks for the raid. We're kind of
Welcome
gambling
over.
here because yeah, this game is a little around Seafest for the people who just joined. Oh, I got new record in that level. Cool. 30 seconds in game time. Epic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these suck. We don't wanna play these. Reset. Ink saver main, so that actually means when I actually shoot my weapon actually uses less ink from the tank, so yeah, that's a fine pick. Yeah. Go there. And yeah, here the goal is just destroy these portals where the enemies are spawning. These stages. I haven't gone into the special yet, but hopefully I can upgrade my special, because the special Booyah bomb ain't that good, but the vending machine actually can give me another special attack. Right. And now we have the first boss floor. And we will go there in the interesting or interesting harmony is a good boss. Because there are 3 type of bosses that can come on this floor and the 20th floor. So this is basically I actually play against enemy octolings. Then there is a tower, which is also good. And then there's the one boss we absolutely don't wanna play, which is a big ball called Bounder. It's really slow, so we wanna avoid the Bounder every time, as we can reset. And here, because I have a homing shot and good range, I can basically just camp where this enemy spawn and kill them when they're spawning. That's fun. Like, I'm too OP. Yeah, this is why the homing shot is a good upgrade to get, because it helps me with the aiming. Because I can say one thing that where I am not good when it comes to gaming is actually aiming. And then you play a game where you need to shoot. Well, yeah.
Don't worry, I'm exactly the same. I feel that.
But that's now 10 floors, and now we get another vending machine, because there are a few of these floors where with those Marinas hacks I showed at the start that it's guaranteed to get a vending machine on some of these floors. Yeah, that's not better. It's kinda suck. Give me something better, please. Yeah, might as well take one of those drone stuff. I don't want to overflow with drone upgrade because they're kinda nice, but they're not that good. But it's something that's kinda okay to pick still. Yeah, not happy with those. Come on, give me something. Yeah, that's okay. So when I splat stuff, I get ink back. Okay, sure. And the other setting is like, cause I have those mem packs. First it pays 50, then it's 100, then it's 150. It actually gets more expensive until you hit 400, so... So resets are something you can do, but there's limit you can hit. Like if you reset too much, you might obviously be out of money, and then you're like, shit, I gotta play that level. Sure, I can do that. Because this upgrade, there is also a thing that with these different weapons, the weapons actually do have like kind of a higher chances, or they actually prioritize some different upgrade chips. So I feel like this Splatoon weapon actually is the one that actually kind of you get a drone stuff kind of easily with this one. It happens kind of often, for example, and there's some weapon that actually gives you like more of those red ones and so on. Okay, there are bonuses in some of these levels, but obviously we don't really care. We just... That's why don't use your special, but the special is a good, so of course I use it. I don't care about the bonus you try to give me there. Okay. Yeah, more main damage. That's a nice one. We are approaching the halfway point of this climb soon. Okay. Okay, that missed. Sure. Okay. Got it. Alright, then floor 15 is another vending machine. Oh, we go there. What do we get from here? Ooh, more raids. That's a good one. And then one of the best special weapons, Ultra Stamp. Can't say no to that. And let's upgrade the range one more time, why not? So now we have a good special, like one of the best ones. Right. It's looking kinda nice now. This would be nice, but we don't wanna play the freaking tower, so we're gonna go get more damage to the attack. And it's also kind of a fast state as well, so it's nice. Yeah, just like that. Pretty fast. So 30 seconds, oh my god. Ooh, there's a danger, but yeah, we ain't scared. So there's many things what this danger can be. So let's see what it is. Oh no, drone! Oh, that's so scary, man.
Whatever will you do?
Yeah, it's fine. Even though I have some drone upgrades, but it doesn't really matter that much. So these dangers, they're gonna be stronger enemies, which is the worst one. They're gonna be like some kind of a homing enemies, like flying enemies, like inconsistently. There can be lights out, so the level is totally dark. I mean, not totally, but you know, the level is dark, so you can't really see much forward. And then there is the ink coding, where the floor is covered in the enemy's ink, which makes moving a bit more annoying. And now we got a lucky vending machine on the floor, where it's not guaranteed, but it can happen, because random. Crunchy. I mean, that's kind of okay, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Stones and tower. No, okay, we ain't playing those levels. Yeah, I guess I do this. It's okay. I don't wanna play Jones, so yeah, let's pick that. Cause yeah, those tower and Joan levels are just no go. No. Now more of this stamp. It's kind of a strong special because we can just go through the enemy and they can do anything. Haha. And then the game is like, exclusive bounder. No, we wanna play the tower boss instead, cause the bounder is low. No. Tower is better. I mean, it's later on, but it's literally a tower when you look at it. And this boss does have a small trick. So there are a bunch of these circles. You're supposed to like take them all out. But the trick is that the circles that have blue on them, if you take those out because that's a checkpoint, then the whole tower just collapses when those blue ones are taken out. And with this weapon we have a good range, so we can kinda easily aim this up area. These black spots are the weak spots. And there you can see, I take the blue ones out of the whole tower just collapses, because that's how it's built. And obviously you're not supposed to do that, but when you have a weapon with good range, well, we win. Alright, now there's 9 more levels and 1 more boss to go. Another vending machine, cause that's cool. Yeah. I guess I buy 2 of those. And let's reset till we get something. This isn't that useful, but 1 is okay. Yeah. And if you wonder why am I there consistently like doing the jump and glide with my drone when I go to the vending machine, it's just because that is a little bit faster than just walking. It's a bit faster to actually glide with the drone. And the overall moving actually is faster when you actually swim. Go to the squid form. But sometimes when there's no ink on the ground, it can be kind of not so good to do, I guess. So. And of course we can climb walls when we ink them, obviously. This kind of some basic of the Splatoon gameplay. But the trick is that you actually can't ink every wall. Otherwise the game would be, too easy if you would like aim every single wall. Also, where the frick is the fish? I can't see it. Where's my fish? It's kinda annoying when it gets lost. Oh, there it is. Don't go away. Yeah, more ink saver main, why not? And you can see that kind of that's really called palette what we are filling with this upgrade. It's kinda starting to be full soon. There's like 36 slots that can be used. And when it's full, then we have to speed levels, and we don't get any more upgrades. It seems like the first ball didn't go to the goal like I was kinda hoping it would go. Okay. Yeah, because with these days, especially these kind of a big fish enemies, they really might like to attack the ball, so it's sometimes kinda annoying when they are doing that. Ooh, splash damage. This is one of the best upgrades, and only the first time I get it in this run now. That's I mean it's still a good one because actually everything actually explodes. Because now like the water explodes, it does more damage and so on. And then we use the stamp. And there's this big portal, but it's nothing. Once again a vending machine, cause yeah, vending machine is cool. Alright, what do we have? Yeah, sure. Is there something else I can get? Nah, seems like no. Yeah. Bad offerings. Still bad.
Unlucky.
Is it still like... no. I guess that's fine. But obviously resetting takes time, so obviously you don't wanna spend forever resetting for better options. And there's one... Okay, now we see the lights out danger, so... Oh no, we can't see that well. Oh no! What are we gonna do? Yeah, it was almost hole in one. Alright. Alright. And there's been one thing I guess I could tell about how the timings and stuff with this game goes. So there are two timing ways on this run. There is the in-game time, which you will know once you have finished the run, and then there obviously is the RTA. And it actually is different to you play for in-game time or RTA, because with in-game time you can actually spend more time with those resets, because the in-game time only ticks when you are in a level. When you are in the elevator, it doesn't go up at all because it's not a level. And when you go a vending machine, the in-game time also doesn't go up, so that's you know, kind of a 0-0 freeze floor. Where's the fish? It's always sometimes to kind of lose where the fish is when there's so many enemies chasing you. Of course, that missed. I tried to throw my stamp. Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to this Jones. Even though I say these Jones levels are bad, but this field of explosives actually is the best one of these, because this actually is kind of quick. This isn't that bad of a state, even though we have to defend the Joan, but it's actually the best one overall. This one isn't that bad in a way. Well, it's technically an auto-scroller. Yeah, it wasn't that long in a way. And then we have to play one more level. Yeah, let's do that. Then we get to the boss fight. In the middle portal. That's when we get us to use this stamp. Boom. And that's all the levels done. And now we go to the final boss of the run. Yay! And this boss is always the same. Because now we are on top of the elevator ride. So there's this big dude who in a cutscene... Oh, it's kind of a big fella now. Oh no. So here the goal is to destroy these portals so that the force field goes away. And we have a nice music in the background. Oh, yeah, that's space fun. we are so overpowered with our builds, so the boss can't do anything.
That's the beauty of NG Plus.
And any prevent this is way more scary. There's the last portal. The portal actually, so these border spawns are actually random. They are not constant where the borders do spawn. And in phase 1 there's 2, phase 1 there's 2, phase 2 there's 3, and phase 4 or phase 3 there's 4 of course, so there's always one or more. No, Stingray, oh no. Alright, that's the final one, and the time is coming up kinda soon, so once this boss goes down and there's a kind of a triangle comes on the top left, so now, time.
GG's.
2946 RTA on my splits, and that's a RTA PP for this weapon. Yay, by 2 minutes.
Yo, let's go.
And this is the only second time I do run with this weapon, so.
Hey, PB is a PB though. That's pretty cool.
Then let's
GG's
do
indeed.
this, and now we get this result screen where we see that 12:57, and that's also a in-game time PP, so double PP, yay!
Huge. Let's go.
Yeah, that was Side Order New Game Plus, a kind of a Orange Fest game.
That was an awesome run. Well, we have quite a bit of time to kill in the schedule. So I mean, if you have any things you want to mention, or if you want to do a cheeky quick bonus run, then we got a lot of time for that.
I mean, I could say that like people that, yeah, if you haven't played the Splatoon games, they are worth to try. Like if you have a Switch, you can play Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3, and if you have a Wii U, you can play Splatoon 1. But these games are kind of cool. They have a. I actually didn't talk anything about the story, but the story is also kind of interesting. And of course, Splatoon games, they are more known about the online, which is also fun. But I am actually. I mean, I do play online, but not that actively. So if you have interest for these games, I recommend joining the Splatoon speedrunning Discord. Can be found on speedrun.com, and there's cool dudes there. And yeah, I guess that's about it. And I guess we do some bonus gaming.
Yeah, I mean, you went pretty much 20 minutes under, so you can. If you are interested in booting up Splatoon 2, you can show that off a little bit before we get set up for our next run. I just need to adjust some details on the fly on the layout, but we can show off a quick little game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have quite a lot of time to kill, so we're going to be showing off the Octoling RTA run, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing it live. We're editing all this live. Don't look.
Oh, and do get through the screen and do some stuff. So, POV.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with a quick little bonus run since we're very far ahead of schedule. We're going to be showing off Octoling RTA by Powerman here. Yeah, just take it away. We can do just a quick little bonus run before our next run, you know?
Yeah, this is the other Splatoon game I also speedrun because I learned this first and then I learned the Splatoon 3's DLC which we just played side order. So now we're gonna play the category extension where we have to beat the 4 of these Octoling nodes where we go against enemy Octolings. So yeah. So timing starts soon as we kinda see the black screen. So let me start recording. If I beep, I doubt it. So timing starts now.
Good luck.
We are playing with the dualist weapon because that's the best one for this. How do you actually play this game? It's been a while. Do I even remember the route? Where these small chatfishes are. And I'm using curling bomb because that actually gives me a straight path where do I wanna go. And like we saw in the previous game, it's kind of swimming in your ink is faster than walking. So that's what we like to do. Let me see, so it's... I think this is... I'm supposed to go up. When you don't play the game in a while, you're like, what's the route?
Yeah.
This one... I think I've missed one, actually. Oh. And I died. No.
Ah.
Where's the last? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while.
Yeah, no, we had this as a very last minute thing, in terms of just sort of filling time for the schedule, but hey, we appreciate it nonetheless.
And there goes any charge for PP. Yeah, this is so short run that then we go to next one.
This is actually this is one of the Splatoon games I actually have played. I've only played Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, and I've only played the multiplayer mode on both of them. But I know something about this game. You like I remember the weapons. This game's very fun.
Yeah, there's one thing about this game weapon-wise is kind of fun. So there's 9 weapons in total what we can use. But with this one we have used these dualies because these are the best ones for these levels. So if you wanna fully complete this mode, you actually have to beat every single level on every weapon. Yay!
Man, that's
So
that's a lot.
fun. And when you do that, the game, because there's a thing called Nintendo Switch Online app, or or whatever, so... And the Nintendo Switch Online app shows you when you've done everything that you have 1,000%. This is not a joke, it literally says 1,000%. But it is 1,000% speed run.
It's funny. I like how Crash and Spyro games they have like 106% and 120%, but this game just has 1000%.
Yeah, they were like, over 100, we're gonna go even better. And how long is the 1,000% speed? Well, on world record level, that run is like 11-ish hours when you are really good at the game, but my PP is over 14 hours when I did it a few years ago.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And yes, this game doesn't have unskippable cutscenes, what we're used to seeing in Sly. So the run actually allows you to pause your timer and have breaks between certain amount of time. So, and that's fair, because otherwise there would be no breaks. Yeah, this is the second Last level. Yeah, this is the tower one. Yeah. Let's grab some safety armor, why not? So the curling bomb actually instantly breaks the thing, and with the weapon we have to shoot it. There's one such sniper and everything in this level, it's always kind of, oh, let's just go fast and they should not hit you. This one. But when we're talking about completion, so the previous game Side Order also is kind of a long task to handle that game as well, because obviously you have to clear the climb there with every weapon, but then you actually have to collect every single upgrade chip that's possible, and then also have to collect like 5 of them in like a single run to actually get like some extra info that is required. So Ando, that game actually is also like a 10-hour speed run on world record level, and maybe eventually I will do it. We'll see. Anyways, final level of the run. You go here. And we wanna do the old box shortcut here. Hello, Link.
I think one thing I find interesting with the sort of Splatoon series is how they tried to sort of emulate this by making a new game called ARMS, and then pretty much no one played ARMS, but everyone kept playing Splatoon.
Fortunate bit there, I was really close to the last two, but oh well.
That's alright.
I mean, normal levels do have like checkpoints, like in the level, but obviously these levels are kind of like multiplayer, so if you die, you spawn at the start. But obviously you save the eggs you collected, but still it's a bit rough. Always spawn back at the start when you die. Yeah. Oh wait, this was my armor. Losing armor means 1 HP. And time. Yay. Plus 2
Hell
old
yeah.
life to PP.
I mean, hey, considering you were completely rusty at that, that was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, but you can see like the list of all the weapons there. That yeah, these are all the weapons you need to play if you wanna complete everything.
That is crazy. Well, thank you very much for that little bonus run as well. I enjoyed both of them very much. But we are going to move on to our next run, which is going to be Lord of the Rings: Return of the King by Yamada. So any shout outs you want to give, any extra mentions you want to give out there?
Eh, I don't know. Let's say that yes. I guess shout out to Splatoon community overall, because yeah, it's a kind of a cool way I decided to learn this year. Especially I was a casual online fan of the series, so it's I guess kind of cool to speed run this, even though this is still kind of new thing for me because I only know 2 games out of 5 possible, so there's still a lot to do in this series for sure.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess that's still about it. So let's move on to some other gaming.
Yep. So next up is going to be Yamado with Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Don't go anywhere yet. We